A forum is a great way to connect with your students and build community in your course. Typically, forums are used with a prompt, something you would want your students to respond to. These prompts can be very generic or very specific depending on how you want to use them. Forums can be used for any course and any discipline. Question possibilities. Tell us about yourself. What are you hoping to get from this course? Define culture and support your answer citing 3 academic resources. Name 3 elements from the periodic table and corresponding compounds. List 3 different types of welds and describe when and where you would use them. Describe surface preparation techniques for automotive collision repairs. The Q&A forum has multiple benefits over other types of forums. The Q&A forum requires students to post to the forum before they can view the posts of their peers. This eliminates the possibility of being influenced by others' work or, worse, issues of plagiarism. To create the Q&A forum in Moodle, start with turning editing on. After editing is enabled, you'll see in the blocks that you have the option to select Add a Resource or Add an Activity. Choose the Add an Activity drop-down menu and select Forum. Give your forum a name. We'll call ours Your First Assignment. The forum introduction is where you'll provide the directions for the forum. In the drop-down menu, we want to specify the Q&A forum type. In the forum introduction, we'll type Click the Display Description box if you want to display it on your Moodle course homepage. The default subscription mode is optional and probably should remain that way. Forcing subscriptions will create an email to be generated each and every time an update is made within your forum. This will be overwhelming for you and your students. We also recommend leaving your tracking optional. The maximum attachment size is 500 kilobytes and the default for the attachments is 9. You can feel free to set either of these if you want to modify the options. Scrolling down, you can see several other blocks. Students can be blocked from posting more than a given number of posts in a given time period. You can set this time period if you want and then create a threshold for blocking and a threshold for warning when students will be blocked if you wish to do so. The grade categories can be set once categories have been created in your Moodle gradebook. We'll leave that uncategorized for now. The ratings box refers to grades. The aggregate type defines how ratings are combined to form the final grade in the gradebook. You can select this from the drop-down menu here. The average of ratings is the mean for all the ratings. The count is the number of rated items becomes the final grade. The max, the highest rating, becomes the final grade. The min, the smallest rating, becomes the final grade. The sum is all of the ratings added together. If no ratings is selected, then the activity will not appear in the gradebook. If you want to restrict your ratings or grades to those posted within a specific date range, do that here. Common module settings and restricting access are covered in a separate tutorial. Click Save and Display to continue. A new window appears. Click the Add a New Discussion topic. In the subject box, indicate your subject for the forum. In the message box, we'll type the specific question we want our students to respond to. I would recommend changing the subscription requirements to I don't want email copies of posts to this forum unless your inbox is unusually empty. You can add files if you desire. Click Post to Forum to save your question or prompt to the forum. We're almost done. We still need to make some changes to this forum to remove the student's ability to add additional questions or threads. we need to click on Permissions located in the Settings menu from the left dock tab. If you don't have your tabs docked, the menu will not be in the tab. It'll be in the box on the left side. Click Permissions. The permissions screen appears complicated and overwhelming, but you really don't have to do much on it. Very simply, this setting lists what people can do and who have permission to do it. The first rows define permissions for the course. I would leave these alone. Scrolling down, you can see the block that deals with our specific activity, the forum. In the row of this section that says Start New Discussions, you'll find that those who can start new discussions are students, non-editing teachers, teachers, and managers. If we click the X next to the students will no longer have the ability to add new questions to our discussion, which is pretty much what we want. After clicking the X, a new window appears. Click Continue. We're returned to the permissions screen. However, creating and modifying the forum is now complete. We're done. You can return to your course by clicking the breadcrumb navigation bar at the top of the page. We're going to go back to our moose. You'll see at the bottom of our block the forum, Your First Assignment. And this completes the tutorial on the Moodle Q&A forum.